This is true. This is true. This is true, right? Go to New York, look on the streets, right? Look at that tent. Look at that line, of like homeless people on the streets and littered all across. It's like, look at that guy. Look at that guy. He wasn't. He was born. His hands aren't right. His freaking hands. They didn't come out right when he was born, right? This guy, this other guy, he's born with an IQ of 130. Great guy. He's freaking thriving. Middle class, maybe upper class, whatever, right? He has a good job. He gets good money. All the women love him, right? He's not particularly charismatic, but like he's making that money, right? Like, his life is good. He's thriving. He's smart. He's a man of ideas, right? And look at this other guy. He works in freaking dollar store. A dollar store. It doesn't even. They don't even sell. They don't even sell. $1. Like it's the things in there. They're not even $1 anymore, right? It's like, yeah. It's like, okay. These people were not born. These people were clearly not born equal. This guy was born with an IQ of freaking 80. He's a janitor. He can't do anything. He can't do much of anything else in society. But a janitor is the best job you can give him. He can't do math. There's nothing. You can't really increase his IQ. Like, this is how he is, right? It's like, right. These things all sound very terrible, but like, right. They are terrible. They are terrible. In fact, right. I'm not gonna say, right, terrible and freaking outrageous, right? But like, it's still the ultimate reality. It's I think the supposition, the foundation that all men are created equal. It's like, it's true, and then it isn't, right? It's true only in a certain framework. It's like, or at least you should like to act that this is the way that it is. You should like to, right? Like, whether you're born smarter, right, than someone else. It's like, you should like to act in such a way that we were all born equal, right? Like, you should like to act as such. This is very good for society, right? as you can imagine, right? As opposed to the latter, where it's like, yeah, okay, just because I know I'm smarter than you, I will treat you lesser than you actually are, because you literally are lesser. Like, you're just not as smart as everyone else, right? You can't do this. Maybe it's not even like all smarts. It's like, when you think about such a statement, one of the first things that comes to mind is that, okay, some people are smart and some people are not so smart, right? It's like, okay, how about I'm not so smart, my freaking IQ is famously, as it goes, the IQ of room temperature, right? But like, I'm not smart. I have a freaking IQ of 60, I don't know, 70, 80, but like, I'm strong, man. Like, I'm freaking strong, right? Like, I don't know about math, I don't know about arithmetic, I don't know about calculus, but like, I can break your neck without even trying, right? It's like in a society where the strong survive and the weakest, the weakest don't get the big sex, right? It's like, some 500 years ago, maybe you may be like a very smart guy, but like, if this freaking monkey guy, he's like making monkey noises, beating his chest, you have an IQ of 140, he has an IQ of 80, but like, you're like, I don't know, you're short, you're weak, you're skinny. This guy is freaking huge, right? He climbs trees, he gets down he brings home the freaking bread, right? He brings home the meat, right? This guy is freaking humongous, his muscles, like, yeah, he's a King Kong, and you're like a small guy, right? He's going to utterly dominate you. So like, yeah, as you can see, all men are not created equal.